Hey, greetings. Welcome. So I decided, for those of you who may not know, I'm actually challenging myself to work out for 4 weeks, a 4-week challenge. And I'm encouraging any one of you who want to watch, who's watching, and know that you need to work out. You have not been disciplining yourself. I'm encouraging you to work out. And sometimes, even if it's just 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever you can do is better than nothing. So I'm going to just do a few 5 minutes workout with you guys real quick. I'm going to use these are my old weights. I've been having these, I had these weights for a couple of years. I had 2 of them. I don't know what I did with the other one. So I'm just going to do 3 sets of 15 right now. I already did a few before I got on the video, but because of the time and I'm preparing myself to go to work this morning, I'm going to just do 3 sets of 15. And hopefully this encourages someone this week to work out who knows they should be working out, but they're just not doing it. Okay, so come on and work out with me or get on your own challenge of working out for the month, okay? Alrighty, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, I'm going to take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to quickly share what is a doula. For those of you who are interested in what a doula is and what doulas do, I'm going to share that real quick with you before I prepare myself to make my smoothie and get ready to go. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So each week I'm probably going to do something a little bit different. This is my 2nd week. So who knows what I'll do on the weekend? We'll see. So I'm encouraging myself to do at least 1 day out the week and 1 day on one weekend for 4 weeks. Now I probably should be doing more. I know that, but sometimes you just got to get started. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, I'm going to take a deep breath and exhale. I'm going to do one more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, next couple of weeks, I think I'm going to do some crunches and all that other good jazz. So let me take a deep breath. Inhale with me. Inhale and exhale. And strike a pose, ladies. All right, so real quick, what is a doula? Let me sit down for a second. So a doula is a trained professional who provides emotional support, physical support to expectant mothers. We also help mothers research information. For example, I had a client who basically had her first birth. It wasn't a great experience at all, and she was really scared and just nervous. And she had a C-section for the first time. And this time she came to me as a referral, and she was just really scared this time. And she said that she wanted to have a VBAC, and a VBAC is a vaginal birth after C-section. And so this mother was concerned. She wasn't sure if the doctors was going to work with her in terms of having this VBAC. And so what I did was I researched more about VBACs and the amount of women that actually do still get vaginal birth after C-section, and gave her basically a valuable information that she can look up and that she can read for herself and become empowered and informed to communicate with her doctor. And I, suggested that she does communicate with her doctor with her needs and the things that she wants for her birth and why she feels that she is able to have this VBAC. And women have successful VBACs, and this particular mother did. And so she empowered herself by communicating with her doctor, sharing the information with her doctor, and her doctor worked with us. I mean, it was a long birth, it was a long labor, but she had a vaginal birth after C-section, and she was so grateful, and she had a great experience. She had support of her partner. She had me as her doula there, and she also had her mother come into the room to support her as well. So she had a nurturing birth experience and an empowering birth experience this time. So doulas, the word doula comes from a Greek word actually. Is a Greek word that means woman who serves. And you can call a doula if you want. You can call her a life, you can call her a birth coach, a birth companion. There's different names that you can utilize. However, it is recognized. Doulas are recognized now and recognized within healthcare. And so doulas provide emotional, physical, and informational support. We attend the birth of the mother. We go to her home if she decides to have a baby, have a home birth. We can also go to the birthing center if she chooses to have the baby at a birthing center. And also, some mothers don't even know about birthing centers. I remember when I had my daughter, when I had my child, years ago, I was never informed about any options about birthing centers. And so what I like about the birthing centers allows you to feel that you're in somewhat of it's a home environment, but also in a medical, more of a medical model kind of way, I should say, but it's home-like, and it's more of a holistic approach to having your birth. You're working with midwives who are helping you deliver your baby, and I just like the idea of the idea of the birthing center, because you can also utilize the tubs, and there's some hospitals that have that would allow that as well, but majority of the time you will probably may be in the bed majority of the time in the hospital because you have the IV and all that other stuff. And we'll get into all that other stuff later. But so you can have your, so people don't know that if they want to have a doula, a lot of people think that if you have a doula, that means you only have to have a home birth, and that's not true. So doulas work with mothers if they want to have the baby at home, if they want to have the baby at the birthing center, if they want to have their baby at the hospital. She is your personal coach. She is your personal coach. And the purpose of a doula is to help the mother have a nurturing, powering birth experience, to be supported when she's in labor. So we go to her home, as I mentioned, and while she's laboring, coaching her, nurturing her. And we also, or she's having her baby at the hospital, we will go to the hospital and tend to birth with her in the hospital and tend to her labor with her in the hospital from the entire time that she's in labor till up until the time that she has a baby. I would say maybe about up into 2 hours after she has her baby. Then we will leave and come back and visit her and do a postpartum visit, 2 postpartum visits to check on her, see how she's doing, if she needs help with anything, if she needs resources, if she needs assistance with breastfeeding. And we as doulas can also assist with breastfeeding as well. So we are coaching her throughout the process. When she's in labor, we're helping her to take deep breaths, and taking deep breaths during labor actually helps the mother to get oxygen into her lungs. It helps her to refocus, and it also helps the baby to get oxygen. We also can suggest different comforting measures and techniques and movement. And movement can also help with the baby getting into a better position when she moves and when she changes position. Standing up and walking can help. That brings gravity. It helps the baby to come down, to descend. And we may also offer light touch in terms of massaging the mother. And of course, we all know that massage helps us to relax. And it could also kind of take the focus off of that intensity that we feel during labor. And so there's different things that we can do. Use essential oils, which is very relaxing. I've had some mothers who told me they love the lavender oils, and there's so many different essential oils that's beneficial that you can use as well. And really, we're there to be by her side. Isn't it empowering when you are going through something and it's a vulnerable time of your life, and the people who said they're going to show up actually shows up for you? That alone is empowering. That you have support compared to someone who does not have anyone in the room supporting them, anyone in there encouraging them, and you're going through all of this on your own. And of course, yes, you have the nurse, you have the doctor, and things like that. But when you have someone in your life, your man, okay, your husband, your partner, who shows up when he's going to show up, how amazing is that? When you contract with someone, you contract with their doula, and you built a relationship with doula, and your doula shows up. I've had clients tell me, when you walked in the room, there was such a sense of relief. And so I've had the opportunity to work with mothers who were single mothers, and women who have husbands, from women who was their first time to women who've had 5 and 6 children, and said that even with the 5 and 6 children, they're so glad they had a doula, and wish they had one for all their kids. So that's just a bit about what a doula does, and it's a blessing, and it's an honor to be able to be asked to participate in helping someone as they bring life into the world. So I'm just gonna leave that with you. And I love this particular proverb that says, "The children are a reward to life, and they are a gift." And it's up to us to love them, to nurture them, to educate them, to teach them, and to create that balance as the mother and the father, to love our children and love one another. All right, have a beautiful, blessed day, guys. Thanks for watching.